Sometimes it can honestly feel like you're losing interest in everything you used to enjoy. Things that used to interest you, even things that you've enjoyed since you were a child, just don't feel as interesting anymore. I remember I used to love reading for hours on end and even sneakily reading books during class. I loved to journal and write stories where I was the main character. I loved singing and playing guitar, even though I wasn't very great at it. I was obsessed with reading about space and almanacs and fun facts. It made me happy. I felt like I used to be so fulfilled and multidimensional. The loss of interest in hobbies can be called anhedonia, defines a decreased ability to feel pleasure and a reduced interest in activities an individual used to enjoy, and is a common symptom of depressive disorders, substance-related disorders, and personality disorders. But some people who suffer from anhedonia don't have any mental illness at all. Growing up means more responsibilities and less time for the activities that you used to enjoy. There's a constant pressure for everybody to use their time as productively as possible, always. Even with the time that I do have, I find myself simply scrolling on my phone because it's the easiest way to get that dopamine rush. It's tempting to just do something that is sedentary and mindless, like watching a show, because your daily responsibilities take up so much energy anyways. But hobbies are important, and research shows that taking part in leisure activities can actually have a positive impact on our overall happiness and health. Honestly, I've been feeling this way for a while now, and maybe you have too. It can be really hard to just take the easy road, but we're strong enough to get through this. Join me on trying to reconnect with hobbies and a few summer days in the life.
All the flowers in my garden never looked as bright.
The current grind mindset and the rise of hustle culture implies that everything has to be a side gig, a side hustle, or something productive. I sometimes even find myself feeling guilty for relaxing and thinking about everything I could be doing instead. But when you're still stressing about what you could be doing, that's not restful at all. It's okay for a hobby to stay a hobby. The notion that everything you have to do has to be productive can be toxic and takes away from the enjoyment of things that you do for fun and stress release. Hobbies don't have to be done as efficiently as possible or at the highest level of competition. It's also okay for hobbies to be temporary too. You can enjoy something for a couple of months like crochet or puzzles, but it doesn't have to become your identity or an obligation to like it forever. So it's okay to try new things. Making YouTube videos has definitely re-sparked the creativity inside of me that I've lost as I've grown up. I organized my videos and my life through this app called Notion. I've been using Notion for many years now for not only organizing YouTube videos, but also in various other aspects such as journaling, habit tracking, and taking notes. Here is my customized Notion homepage. I tend to tweak it to suit my needs whenever I feel like something isn't working for me anymore. Before, I used Notion to study for my MCAT and other subjects that required a lot of memorization. I used the toggle feature to ask myself questions in order to initiate active recall instead of passively copying down notes. Nowadays, I use Notion the most for organizing my content on YouTube. I know a lot of you also want to start a channel, so I'll leave my simple YouTube template down below so you can have a head start to organizing your content as well. Since finishing a video itself can be a large task, I like to separate mine into several checkpoints, such as script, filming, and editing. I also keep track of the dates I upload the video, and I can switch my table into a calendar view to see how often I've posted visually. On Notion, you can also collaborate with others, so it's easy to send any script I've written to a friend so they can give me their feedback first. I also have a section for ongoing video ideas, upcoming sponsorships, and a video checklist that I go through before I upload any videos to minimize mistakes. Even though Notion is sponsoring this video, it's seriously one of the most powerful tools I've ever used, and I've been using it for years. If you want to check it out, use my link in the description box.
I wanna say to you, and no, I don't wanna.
I've been out of my head, can't get out of bed. Too much on my brain, but got it good.
One thing that's different between now and when I was a child was my access to electronics. Websites and apps like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter are addicting because it's so easy to get that dopamine rush without any work required. Your brain gets used to not having to work to get what you want, and as a result, this lowers your attention span. Tasks like reading and writing seem so much more difficult because it's not as easy as just watching a video on TikTok, even though it's really not that hard. However, this comes at a price. The satisfaction that you get by watching a TikTok video is short-lived, whereas the pleasure that you feel from doing something like reading a book lasts much longer and has other benefits as well. I know it's so hard to fall into the easy way out, but just remember you're focusing on things that you're truly proud of. These things take time and it's okay to take things slowly. The most important thing is to just do it and make it a routine. Then, even on the days where you don't have the motivation, you still do it because you're used to it. And those are the days where you are going to find that your hard work has paid off and provides you the motivation to keep going.
Take it one day at a time, 'cause I was crying yesterday, but look at me today. It has been so long since I wrote a sad song. Sunshine on my face, I'm feeling okay. Nothing's in my way. I'm good.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I kind of want to make another one because making this video really helped me get over that slump, and let me know what hobbies you want to reconnect with and if you've ever felt the feeling of losing interest in everything. Let me know if this video helped you, and check out Notion in the description box below if you want to. Like and subscribe, it would help me out so much, and have a good day. Mwah.